Hi and welcome to Birds with Bottle.
We've got to think about wine.
And we want you to have a think about wine too.
And this week we're going down under.
Yes, we're going to show you that there's more to Australia than Chardonnay and bargains from the catch-all southeast Australia region.
Yes, Australia has got some great wine regions, and if you go up a hill or close to the sea, then it's cooler.
And cool, for growing grapes, is seriously cool.
It is.
Okay, first up we've got the St Hannett Eden Valley Riesling. It's the 2009 vintage and it's available from Wine Rack at $9.99.
Now Australia has made a whole new Riesling style all of its own, and really no one gets anywhere near it, do they? Now the Eden Valley and also the Clare Valley are the coolest places for Riesling.
And the coolest.
Yeah.
And this bears no resemblance to anything out of Germany, does it?
No, not in any way. It's an extraordinary aroma. This isn't an aroma for beginners, is it?
No, it is lime, isn't it? It's limes gushing out of the glass.
Yeah. Just rolling a piece of lime. But it has got the petrol.
Yes.
And you know, they say Riesling petrol, and it has got that.
Yes. Oh, spinning it around. It has got the most refreshing, lovely,
Isn't it?
limey.
Really grapefruity, limey, bright, alive.
Really quite, the acidity is mouth-watering, but it's not acidic.
I mean, it's a beautiful aperitif, isn't it?
Yes, and it's really quite full-flavoured, yet it's only got 11% alcohol.
So lunchtime as well.
What a wonderful lunchtime wine.
Now this sort of thing always reminds me, imagine for a moment, imagine your garage on a warm summer, imagine you've tidied your garage, imagine on a warm summer's day you've got the lawnmower in there, maybe there's a little bit of petrol dribbling off it, and then you've got a windowsill, you've just built yourself a windowsill and the sun's streaming in through the window. We've got a window in our garage. And we've cut up some lines and they're sitting in a pool of sun, and you've got the lawnmower with its sort of slightly petrol-y aroma coming off that. That, to me, is what Australian Riesling smells of.
But in a nice way.
Oh yeah! Moving on, we've got the Tim Adams Clare Valley Semillon. It's the 2010 vintage, and this is $11.29 in Tesco.
Now this is a bit of a maverick.
Yeah, it is.
But it's a real beaut.
Yeah. Now, first of all, it's from Clare Valley, and most Australian Semillon comes from the Hunter Valley. Both are cool regions.
Oh, lovely smell.
Oh my God.
Yeah, now it's also unusual because it's been barrel fermented in oak aged, which Semillon rarely is in Australia.
No.
Lovely.
It's gorgeous
wine.
The smell's very attractive. There's a hint of the oak.
Yeah.
And the sort of waxy lanolin thing you get on Semillon.
Which is a very attractive note. If you've not tried Semillon before, don't think, ooh, lanolin. Try it and see. Gorgeous.
Yeah, but this has body, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It has this rich fatness, which is very, very attractive. Now, the other place that you find Semillon is in France, in Bordeaux. And for the dry wines, they tend to be mostly Sauvignon, a bit of Semillon, and then for the sweeter ones, they're mostly Semillon with a bit of Sauvignon. And they are, you know, rich, gorgeous, botrytised late harvest wines.
Yeah, but the Australians, they do make some late harvest Semillon too,
yes,
don't
they do.
So they are producing some sweet wines there too.
Yeah, but this is most definitely, absolutely, beautifully dry.
Yeah, but isn't it sweet?
Yeah. Right, cracking on with a Coonawarra cab. Sorry. This is the Wynns Coonawarra 2006, and it's $14.99 in Waitrose.
Now, Coonawarra is the place in Australia for Cabernet, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. And it's 60 kilometres from the sea, so it is cooler, as we were saying. And in fact, it has a temperature profile the same as Bordeaux. Ooh.
Oh, Lovely, lovely, lovely nose.
That really is Cabernet, isn't it?
It is. You wouldn't mistake that for anything else. That blackcurrant is there.
But it's just raw blackcurrant, isn't it?
Nice ripe bowl.
Yeah.
Blackcurrants, maybe with some of the little leaf there.
Yeah. It's not like Ribena at all. It's not a rich. You know it's going to be a dry wine, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yet there's some sort of, just even on the nose, a bit of spicy mintiness.
That really is top class, isn't it? That is worth its 15 quid.
It is.
Really.
It is. And you could make comparisons with Bordeaux, but let's not, because this is a completely, it's a standalone wine.
But it's a classy wine.
It's a classy wine. You've got that spice, you've got that lovely cedary oak.
Yeah.
You've got lashings and lashings of flavour, haven't you, here?
Yeah, and it's fruit. There's a lot of fruit there, but it's not a fruity sweet wine.
Yeah.
It's absolutely gorgeous.
And, really good full flavour. You can taste a little bit of age on it from the vintage. Yum, yum.
It is yum yum, dinner party yum.
Yeah. I'm thinking about, kind of Bordeaux. It's certain, the one thing is that you would never mistake the word Coonawarra as being a place that's come from France, would you?
I love the Australia. They've got some fantastic wine regions. I'm trying Rattenbully. I love that with a WR. I love that.
Strathbogie.
Yeah, Strathbogie. A Mudgee.
Yeah, Mudgee. That sounds so Australian.
Yeah, no, they're great.
But whatever it's called, definitely this wine is ripper.
It is ripper. Right, we're rounding off.
We're rounding off
with the Jim Barry Lodge Hill Shiraz. It's the 2010 vintage, and this is $12.49 in Majestic and reduced to $9.99 if you buy 2 bottles.
Yeah, now this also comes from the Clare Valley, which is actually part of the wider Big Barossa region, isn't it?
And that's a region that has cool nights, warm days, and so it really slows down the growing period.
Yeah, and again, slow is cool for growing grapes.
Yeah. Beautiful Shiraz smells, isn't it?
Oh.
Spicy, baked, rich.
Yeah.
Bit of eucalyptus maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a sweeter wine than the last one.
It is. Some lovely, very warm, ripe fruit.
Yeah, it's 14.5%, so...
Spicy, a little bit of pepper.
Yeah. Really, there's fruit, and it's certainly sweeter than the Cabernet was, but it's still quite a refined taste, isn't it?
Yeah. And you do notice that wines tend to be called Shiraz rather than Syrah, which is the same grape, when they're more of this kind of riper expression, don't they?
The more spicy baked.
Yeah.
Now, you may think that the wines we've shown you are a little bit more expensive, it's a bit more than you would normally pay, and you're right, they are. But with these regional wines, you're getting something that is more expressive of the place and the grape. And
that's what it's all about.
That is what it's all about. So, fair dinkum.
Cool.
See you next time.
See you next time.